the witch trials of the Long Parliament and beyond. Welcome to a journey back into one of history's most bewildering episodes, the witch trials of the Long Parliament era. Imagine a time when fear and superstition held sway over reason, culminating in the execution of thousands accused of witchcraft. From the dense fog of superstition emerged a series of persecutions that terrorized England and Scotland. Today, we delve into a deep examination of these trials, their impact on society, and the gradual decline of such practices. First, one must understand the environment during the Long Parliament, 1640 to 1660, a period rife with political upheaval and religious conflict. Approximately 3,000 individuals were executed for witchcraft during this time, pointing to a nation gripped by paranoia. Notable cases, such as the Warboys witches, highlight the dangerous credulity and ignorance prevalent even among the educated. The trial of the Lancashire witches in 1612 stands as a stark exemplar of the era's injustices. A group of individuals, including Elizabeth Device and her family, were tried and executed based on flimsy and blatantly fabricated evidence. Similarly, the case of Amy Duny and Rose Cullender in 1664, condemned by Sir Matthew Hale on equally dubious grounds, underscores the peril of combining superstition with law. Judicial figures like Hale were instrumental in perpetuating these beliefs, as illustrated by his acceptance of maleficium harm via supernatural means as valid evidence. However, a transformative shift began with Chief Justice Holt in the late 17th century. Holt's rational skepticism during the trial of Mother Munnings in 1694 marked a pivotal moment. Despite overwhelming public belief in her guilt, Holt's insistence on firm evidence led to her acquittal, a precursor to the decline of witch trials. Religion undoubtedly played a significant role in these persecutions. The strict puritanical interpretations of Scripture underscored a belief in the devil's omnipresence, further inflamed by social anxieties and the need for scapegoats during times of crisis. The contrast between England and Scotland is also particularly enlightening. Studies, such as those by Pitcairn, showcase Scotland as a region where superstition held even darker sway. Records of skeleton dances at royal weddings or battle warnings from specters reveal a superstitious tapestry interwoven deeply into the cultural fabric. The infamous North Berwick witch trials of 1590 stand out in Scotland's witch-hunting history. Agnes Sampson and Dr. Fion, among others, were accused of summoning storms to sink the ship of King James VI, who personally supervised their torture and confessions. The episodes encapsulate a blend of personal vendetta and societal fear, expertly manipulated by accusers. This academy of injustice continued into the early 18th century, yet the seeds of change were sowing. The trial of Jane Wenham in 1712 demonstrated the shift as the presiding judge, Chief Justice Powell, overtly mocked the absurd testimonies of witchcraft, eventually securing Wenham's pardon. Reflecting on this tumultuous period allows us to understand the danger of unchecked superstition overtaking legal and societal norms. By 1736, England had repealed the death penalty for witchcraft, symbolizing a long overdue triumph of rationality over fear. The witch trials remind us of the dire consequences wrought by fear and ignorance, a lesson made ever more poignant by contemporary parallels in various forms of hysteria and scapegoating. As we conclude this account, consider how society might still be vulnerable to similar paths today. For those looking to explore more tales from the shadows of history, I invite you to engage with this channel further. If you find this exploration enlightening, subscribe for more deep dives into our fascinating past and future. Thank you for joining me on this journey through one of history's darkest chapters. Until next time, let's continue to question and learn from the past to forge a brighter future.